We're coming back for the boat shows, we're coming back for patron meetups, and I keep getting so excited.
It's our first boat show too, so yeah, we're gonna have fun exploring it, I think.
Imagine how happy we'd be sailing that.
Wow. It is time that we got ourselves tattooed.
I've not learned my lesson. This is so dangerous bringing Ian to a place like this. This is where I feel like we're going to the boat show proper.
Last time on Red Seas, we jumped back in time to show you our world tour, which ended at the Annapolis Boat Show. We dug out our winter clothes, but discovered not all of them were a good fit. We had our worst sail ever through 50-knot winds to reach a safe anchorage, and then we panicked to get everything packed away and ready to leave Indy for the first time in 3 years as we headed home to the UK.
This whole journey is just so surreal. If you have been following our channel right from the beginning, you'll know that the last time we got on a flight was more than 3 years ago when we left the UK in the middle of the pandemic. It's going to be quite odd kind of getting back on a plane with people when we haven't traveled like that for so long. Overall, I just keep remembering why we're coming back. We're coming back to see family that we haven't seen since we left 3 years ago. We're coming back for the boat shows. We're coming back for patron meetups. And I keep getting so excited that maybe I will survive 21 hours on a flight. I definitely don't feel ready to leave Tahiti. I'm so glad we're coming back here. It's only 6 weeks. Bonjour.
Alors, je vais traverser et sur la droite.
Merci. Literally just sat down and I'm already so excited that we have a screen. I thought this was such a budget airline we would have to rely on playing I Spy or something for 21 hours.
I'm doing this in my headphone case. I forgot I put some extra sweets.
We're such children. Also, I couldn't charge my phone overnight, and that's what I've got all of my books on because my Kindle can't charge. Now I've found I've got a little USB socket, so I'm not going to annoy you all day with games. I'm going to be quiet and good.
You promised to be quiet and good.
No. Here we go.
We stopped in San Francisco to refuel the plane, and then flew over the Atlantic Ocean to land in Paris for 24 hours before our next flight.
And we made it to Paris. Not even the end goal yet, but
No.
It's a big step.
That's it. So we're 21-ish hours into transit.
I have no idea what day it is.
It's all a bit blurry, but basically, yeah, we're here for the night, so we have to grab an Uber and find our Airbnb.
Which I have booked again. Can't remember what I booked, no idea.
I'm not even sure we know where it is.
I think I booked one in this country.
We'll see how this works out. But yeah, so we crash for the night and then it all starts again tomorrow.
Here we are, back in the airport. Feels a little bit like home now. Final flight of the trip. Final flight of this part of the trip. And we're nearly home.
So close.
We made it!
In true brownie fashion.
Oh yeah, so my parents are picking us up, but our SIM cards don't work in this country. And I tried to come up with a plan for how will we know where to meet you? And my mum's a bit like me, so we just said, we'll follow our noses. It'll be fine. We'll find one another. This country's not that big. We've been here about 15 minutes.
Just waiting in the pickup car park.
It'll be fine.
It will be fine.
We're like homing pigeons. We find each other.
They've moved house.
I don't even know what colour their car is, so I don't know who to look out for. Just waiting here patiently.
All right, we have had a couple of days of just chilling out, enjoying being with family, which has been amazing. We have so many new family members that we had to get to know, which is great. All mainly 2 foot tall or lower. Anyway, however, today we have finally organized something that I've been really excited to do for a long time. We are going to get branded t-shirts.
Yeah, we've been quite behind on the merch game, but we're doing it. We are admitting who we are and we're telling people about it.
We're telling the world. I think the stack pack was like level 1 where Indioko could tell the world who it was. And now it's like, oh, we have to probably commit to this. So because we're going to be heading to Southampton Boat Show and a bunch of other talks and things, it is time that we got ourselves tattooed.
I want to get a tattoo.
Tattoos! We should do that.
That's really stepping it up. We've also just reached a junction and I don't know where I'm going. Map, please.
Cornwall lanes, impossible. Okay, I'll get a sword. Hang on. This doesn't know we're here. It thinks we're not at a junction.
I'm going to play the briny hike game. Let's go left.
So I realised you probably should have explained. So we found online quite a long time ago a printing company for like t-shirts and jackets and hoodies and all that stuff. And we were chatting away back and forth about what we might want to design as like a t-shirt. And then all of a sudden we realised they're actually based in Cornwall, which is really close to where Brownie's parents live. So this company, Demon Clothing, they are hidden away in Redruth. We figured we'd go and drop them a visit and hopefully by the end of today come away with freshly printed cool hoodies or something. I don't know.
They've got a dog. Best shot ever. Hello. Oh, dog's escaping.
Inside.
The team showed us the process of how to print our designs and then transfer them onto the clothes that we had ordered.
So this is your Red Sea
Ah, no way.
At the moment, this is wet ink.
Okay.
And it goes on backwards or is printed on the underside?
Careful.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Getting in trouble.
So that, it prints it in reverse.
Oh, I
So
see.
when it's pressed onto the garment, it's the right way around.
It's going to come up.
But like I said, that's wet ink at the moment.
Yeah.
It won't stick to anything. It will just smudge. So it
Ah,
has to go through this adhesive powder.
oh cool.
So we literally just run it through that. And then flip off the excess.
Oh, and that kind of coats it almost.
So that has given it a really, you can see the adhesive
Oh,
on there.
yeah.
It's quite rough. And then it goes into here to cure. So that was your one.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Let's take off the massive hoodie to test it out.
Yeah.
That's going to be so cool.
Yeah, that looks cozy.
This has been like a must-have since we arrived in the UK because it's been so cold for us. We came from 34 degrees Celsius to here and we've been like in this all day long. It's horrifically cold for us. Oh, that's going to be perfect.
This is just a test to see if it will work. So those bits of vinyl.
Look at the colour.
So then I now need.
Oh, and then to match up.
Oh, wow. That takes a lot of skill.
So providing you only wash it at 30, don't tumble dry it,
Not a problem.
and don't iron it,
Definitely not a problem with
that
me.
will stay put.
So I think we might be getting a little bit in trouble because we're just making it really complicated for the final order. And it's like the thing you use at the dentist.
Yeah. They pretty much are. They're pretty much the exact same thing.
Oh, that does look really satisfying.
Yeah.
We were just feeling really bad because we hadn't realized how much like external space there is around the compass. And we were like, oh, this is not terribly green and eco-friendly because we're wasting all this plastic. But apparently the grey part is, what did you say? This degrades.
Biodegradable. And then they're absolutely easy. You can recycle them. So it's pretty much no wastage. It's all eco-friendly.
So we're feeling a little bit better about ourselves now.
To be honest, we just tried to stay out of the way and play with the dog while the team got on with what they do best.
Claire has made the absolute error in offering Briny to weeding, the picking up of the design. And
I'm peeling a t-shirt!
at this point, we know that we'll probably never leave. We've probably moved in.
I also feel like I've done it wrong because like there's
already
absolutely
done that wrong.
nothing appearing. Ready? Ooh. I made a thing.
You made a rectangle.
Yeah, don't you just love it? Yay!
It turns out you guys love these t-shirts and hoodies, so we've set up an online store where you can buy a whole load of Red Seas goodies. Check it out at red-seas.com/shop.
There we go. What amazingly nice people.
That was so fun. If anybody needs merch, I highly recommend it. Flying 10,000 miles to get to Cornwall and coming to this little family-run store.
Seriously
It's great.
important. It's fantastic. They are like a little family as well. And Claire did tell us that they do ship all around the world, and they've got some seriously big customers too.
Yeah.
So we're in quite esteemed company, I think.
Ah, that like ups our
Value
social.
somehow. Apparently.
After spending a couple of weeks with my family in Cornwall, it was time to say a difficult goodbye as we took a 4-hour train ride up to Southampton for our very first ever boat show.
This is it. It's the big day. We have finally arrived at Southampton Boat Show.
I'm so excited.
It's ridiculous. We're all suited and booted with the new hoodies, new t-shirts, and honestly, we were up to like 2:30 this morning, still trying to prepare things because we kind of forgot that we were doing a talk.
We
today.
are so last minute, and we've our heads have not been in the sailing game because we've just been off the boat for like
Too
2
long.
weeks or
Yeah.
something, and it feels really odd. So it's nice to kind of
Man-living.
get back into this world again.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun, and it's our first boat show too. So we're going to have fun exploring it, I think. Oh, and we have some friends to catch up with while we're here because a couple of other channels have been in touch, and they are also at the show.
Yeah, we're going to go have a wander around, see what we can find, say hi to a bunch of people, and it's actually sunny and not raining. It's wonderful. So we've just picked up our passes, and because it's our first time at the show, we don't know where anything is. So we're just being shown around by this guy, and can't wait to get started.
Come on, tell us what you've seen.
Well, I just need to apologise because some people may think that we're actually going to show you around the show like any other channel would. But no, I've just seen a boat that looks like a bottle. It's like a ship in a bottle that is a bottle.
And it actually works.
Can you believe it that this thing actually tried to do an Atlantic crossing record only to be beaten out by Richard Branson? And it wasn't the weirdest thing we saw at the boat show.
Explain yourself.
I feel like this is what we needed to practice on before we moved onto the boat, because it's always going to be swell like this. That's really cool.
I love it. Someone's put a spirit level bubble in the side of the hull.
We should do that.
It's genius.
I mean, you kind of want it inside, I guess.
Apparently, this is the largest man-made boat show in Europe.
What do you mean man-made? Like
they build out the marina, they build up all the sheds.
I thought you meant people didn't just all naturally turn up here at the same weekend.
It's the organic nature of sailing.
I'm having so much fun. We've only been here for half an hour and I'm already like, yay, we're back with our people.
Our people. We're with our people. So yeah, already I think I'm completely lost. We've just done not even a lap. It just keeps going
We've just
and
turned
going.
some corners. It's like, this is how I feel all the time. You're on a briny hike.
I think Brian is getting ideas.
Okay, so I know that I've been trying to work on repairing our Kraken, our spinnaker, but patchwork sail, isn't this just exactly what we want? We don't have any of these colours. Maybe I'll paint it. Or we could do like a bring your old spinnaker to work day and everyone could donate a little bit and then I could sew them all together. Oh no, we could have a super colourful thing. That would be amazing.
It's a very creative concept, let's be honest.
I think that would look a delight at the front of Indioko. Imagine how happy we'd be sailing that.
Wow.
So we've been walking around the show all morning, but we've just seen the time and we are actually due on the Foredeck stage in about half an hour. So we are coming to tell, hopefully some people turn up.
Hopefully some of these people turn up, otherwise it might just be us in a very large tent on our own.
And we're just going to chat and tell people our story. So here we go.
Yeah, so we're two fools that decided to do something really stupid. That's kind of what that means. We decided for some reason it would be a really good idea to sell everything we owned to the bare bones, fly half across the world and try and buy a boat from a guy we'd met on Facebook.
Well, that's day one done, and it was so much fun.
That was so funny. So we didn't think anybody was going to turn up, and I think, we were definitely standing room only, which I did not see coming. How cool was that?
It was so lovely to meet all of you people who came and heard us chat. I know that we're only telling our story, which we've already shared an episode, so it's always a bit odd to know why people would come and meet us. But anyway, it was lovely to see you all.
Thank you, and we have to now, I think after we have a bite to eat, actually build a presentation for tomorrow.
And then we do it all again.
Do it all again. All right, it is now day 2 of the boat show, and we've just got a message from some good friends of ours over on Sail Hub. You might have seen their channel. They do a lot of product reviews and things, and it turns out they are at the show and they've asked to meet up.
Yeah, I think we're still bumbling our way around trying to find out which way we're going, but I feel like this is their home. They know everything about this place, so yeah, they are going to fill us in on what's going on.
That's what this is.
That's what this is.
Okay, we've had the great plan. We decided we're going to gate crash Suzuki because they've got a really pretty booth, and they've agreed, I think.
Free rib rides to be fair.
Free rib rides too, so we might get ourselves on one of those. But we figured if we can get ourselves there, we can do a little bit of chit chat because they've got a really pretty kind of covered up booth. And I think they have some games and things going too. They've got some cool ideas.
Games and stuff going on. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on there, actually.
That's going to be sweet. All right, let's get there.
Okay, welcome back to Sail Hub. Today we are going to talk all about boat shows, why you might want to go to boat show, what it's all about, what the crack is. And we've got Ian and Brown here from the Red Seas. Or is it the Real Red Seas?
Red Seas, the Real Red Seas is social media stuff.
Right, okay, well, good to see you guys.
Nice to meet you, man.
Oh, nice to be here.
Such a pleasure, I'm loving it.
These guys are absolutely legends on YouTube and Instagram. They're sailing off all the world. I can't actually believe this is the first boat show as well.
First time at a boat show, yeah. We've never been to any, so we've been away for what, 3 years now?
Yeah, we've been on the boat for 3 years, and this is our first time back to the UK, so it's quite overwhelming seeing more than just one other person in the near vicinity.
There's hundreds of people everywhere we look. It's crazy. Okay, that was an awful lot of fun. The guys at Sail Hub they're really genuinely nice people, actually.
It's so nice when you meet someone that you've never met before, but you just instantly get on and have a laugh. Brilliant fun. I've not learned my lesson. This is so dangerous bringing Ian to a place like this. What have you found now?
Maybe this is a project. So we have a 3D printer on board, and this is a boat that's been entirely made of reclaimed plastic.
That's amazing.
And it's electric. So it has an electric engine in it. It will work. It's maybe a little bit big for the davits, I'll be honest. But
if we ever pop our dinghy, this could be our replacement.
There you go. I wonder what the print time would be. On our little printer, it would be about
3 years. This is where I feel like we're going to the boat show proper, but I also feel like I shouldn't be left here unattended because I may break something.
You guys get very expensive, isn't it?
Everything's so shiny!
Remember, Brownie is not really allowed to book our Airbnbs. Well, once upon a time, she booked one of these. Yes, she booked us into a lifeboat as accommodation in the Slate Isles of Scotland.
It was fun. It was freezing because it was February, but it was fun.
Okay, so I need to very specifically point out this is not for sale. We're not buying this as our next boat. Even if you said you found our next boat.
Fine, I don't even want this one. I want that one. I'm gonna be a pirate!
The show shuts at 5 today. We have a train to catch, and our little world tour continues. But it's been wild. We've spoken twice on the Foredeck stage. Today was actually the disasters at sea.
Yeah, sharing our Pacific crossing and just the sort of ever worsening conditions we saw, and I think we terrified a few people, but it was so nice to see everybody.
It was so good, but it did kind of make it more real again, which is terrifying. and then we've had so much time walking around all of the different show booths and exhibitors here and getting to meet some of the people that we've emailed in the past and things.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
And then just loads of you have shown up. We've been bombarded by new faces that we don't know. We were hugged by somebody that we have no idea who they were still.
But they watched,
but you were
hi.
lovely.
And meeting patrons as well. We've had patrons coming up and saying hi the whole time, which is amazing.
And that has absolutely made this show. I was looking forward to it, but I didn't know what to expect. And seeing the number of people that have said they watch our channel and are appreciative for it.
That's all it is.
It's wild.
So
we're on the wrong
humbling.
side of the world.
You're crazy.
And we still bump into people that recognise us or that we know. So it's been really lovely.
Anyway, the British weather is setting in. It is getting windy. It's getting
so cold.
Very cold. And so it is time to make a move. We're going to leg it. What was the term that was used?
A boob print?
A boob print. Apparently that's a really bad thing to have.
Yeah, not really what I'm aiming for.
Maybe we could just do 2 logos. Problem solved there.